The market took a huge dip today, really for the last few days. Bitcoin retracing from around 103,000 all the way down, currently at 94,000 at the time of making this video. With Bitcoin being taken down and over half a trillion liquidated from the crypto market, pretty much everything took a hit. So you're going to be in one of three boats when going into this video. One, you're looking to buy the dip. Two, you're looking to hold and just see what could happen. Or three, you sold. This video is probably not for sellers. This is probably for people who are still interested in the market. Of course, nothing in these videos is financial advice. This video is going to go over some of the top AI tokens that I think have potential during the dip, have mind share, have potential. And I'm going to try to hit ones that I haven't talked about. I've already been covering AI tokens and AI agents since the beginning. And the beauty of being early to this stuff is when it dips 30 or 40%, we got in 80% dips, a couple weeks ago. And I made videos over the whole process. I made a video on AI on virtuals not long after it launched and really got popular. I made videos on some of the tokens that are going to be shown in this video, and we're going to cover even newer tokens in this video. So that being said, let's look at some of the juiciest dips to be buying during this market pullback if the market continues to push forward. So you're going to get a little bit of everything in this video. Just remember, please do your own research. Some of this could really go to zero. I'm going to give you all the way from large market caps to smaller market caps. And you know what? I'm going to start out with a smaller market cap. This is Virtual's protocol. This is not what I'm going to be saying is the first token. Virtual's protocol is kind of what started a lot of this AI meta. It has its own token. I talked about that in one of my first videos. One of the recent ones that's lower, I see recent as in developments, is Dream. Dream is only at a $4 million market cap. That's definitely one on the lower side of what I talk about on this channel. I actually just bought Dream for the first time today. Not that this really means anything, but Dream previously had around a $9 million market cap. So Dream just had this pretty big addition today where it kind of gives you this meme scope. If you don't know what meme scope is, I actually use BullX's version of that, which is where I chart things like Dream, where you saw earlier that it was at 9 million. If you want access to this, you can only get access through creators. It's always in the description of my comments. Unfortunately, for now, it only supports Solana memes, which we are going to talk about here as well. But what they're talking about is if you go to like BullX Neo, let's say you get access through here, and you want to look at the main page, which is the Neo Vision, it has all these different tokens that are kind of at pre-bond stage. So what Dream is doing is taking this and integrating it to AI agents, which is really cool. So on this dashboard, you get market stats, you get swapped directly from the dashboard, you get insights from Dream AI. A lot of people are on this that I respect. Sammy in the space actually included this in his thread on dips that he's buying or looking into. Another one would be RCIV or Quant. He speaks on the NFT Morning Show every day with the Daily Bone podcast now. So Dream is definitely something that is on my radar and a lower market cap, but I want to get to a lot more in this video. This one is a little harder to talk about and chat about, but this is Hey Anon. I talked about Hey Anon on my last AI video from 4 days ago at $100 million market cap, and it doubled and it's still at 200 million. The tricky part about Anon that you need to watch out for is that it's cross-chain. So the market caps, if you're judging based off a market cap, doesn't all line up. It might say that it's 20 million, but it's really 100 million. So you got to watch out for that. But basically what Anon does is you tell it to do things and it does trading for you. So December 29th, we see that the bridge is live. So basically you can say, hey, Anon, I want to, and ICO Beast did a really good job at this. I want to swap Solana for Base and I want you to bridge it. So here it is right here. I want to bridge USDT from Kava network to Arbitrum, swap ETH, deposit ETH into Aave Arbitrum at a 50% LTV to borrow DAI. And Anon's approving the transaction. It's all part of a Telegram bot, and then it goes through. This is basically a trader's dream because it can do all of this for you. Now, of course, it's a 2-minute video. Not all that's easy, but you can kind of see Anon going through it, bridging the transactions, and kind of walks you through. And apps actually completed all of that on chain for this user. So I think this is one of the biggest use cases here in this whole AI atmosphere that especially traders are going to really enjoy. So there's Hey Anon. There's also Wayfinder, which is very similar, and a couple of others that are doing it. I just think Anon so far has been one of my favorites that I've seen. So Ansem actually quote tweeted this and just talking about how crypto made an entire new sector. And the quote tweet goes like this: promising AI agents in Q1 2025. Granted, these all aren't AI agents, but they all like are different AI tokens. And this is a really good model to look at. And he actually went into detail. I talked a lot about cookie.fund last video. This is basically an analytics platform that's built off of AI. Of course, if you have access and you have enough cookie token, you get more advanced analytics. As you see here, you unlock it using cookie. That was his first one that he talked about. He talks about a lot of things like Kaido, which, by the way, I think I have referrals to Kaido. I don't really want to talk about that in this video though, but there's a lot of cool things coming with Kaido, and I see them working with some major companies. AI XBT agent, which is an AI agent, literally my favorite one. AI XBT basically just takes all of the online trading analytics and does them in real time. I actually thought it was really funny. I saw today actually. Now this isn't necessarily bullish, but he actually like shorted himself. I actually thought it was kind of funny today that somebody asked AI XBT what he thought about the chart, and it was actually their chart. And basically they were saying that there's a big red candle coming. So that was a little bearish. AI XBT is taking a significant hit. If we just want to look at like across the board at some of these that are dipping, AI XBT is on here. It's down 12%. So I actually just got a pump when I started making this video, but it's down 12% for the 24 hours, down almost 30% for the 7 days. And if you look right here, a lot of these are down, but they're not down significantly. Zero Bro is down 37%. 14% for the last 24 hours. Zero Bro was actually on that chart that we just looked at. If you go up here, and it is on Solana, and I saw some people that I respect, like Ash Robin, bidding this. So Zero Bro is an autonomous AI system designed to create, distribute, and analyze content across decentralized and social platforms, similar to AI XBT. A little bit, I think it was actually new. It was before AI XBT. I like AI XBT a little bit better. Maybe that's why Zero Bro is taking a bigger hit. But I know a lot of people do like that one. I do follow it, but it kind of seemed to be like losing a little bit of traction lately as well. Some other recognizable ones on here is definitely Eliza, built by the AI16 DAO, by the way. AI16Z DAO would be one of those I would put under the category of Virtual's protocol. Basically, if you want the safest investment in this ecosystem, I think these are the less risk, less reward in this ecosystem. Everything in here is extremely high risk and can all go to zero, and people will probably lose money on these. But if you're looking into the ecosystem, I mean, it's at almost a $2 billion market cap. I think it peaked around like 4 billion. So it's down like, you know, 40% from its all-time high, not too crazy. Virtual's protocol is kind of in the same thing. We found that one super early in the channel, but it is currently down to $3.5 billion market cap. Actually, you talked about it on the channel at 2 billion, went all the way up past like 4.5 billion. So that was really cool to see. This one's also just kind of a fun like meme slash culture, because you have LLM, which plays on to like what all of these kind of are, like these language models. But this one is a large language model and literally just a meme of AI16Z being like bigger. And yeah, so a lot of people caught this really early last night. I'm not saying that this is going to be one that goes up. This is just one that I wanted to talk about because I think it was funny. Clemente seems to be bullish on it.
Bought at 40 mil. I think it can go to at least 150, and I have a stop loss at 15 mil. So we'll see how it plays out. I'll update this in a couple.
So let's see how that plays out for Clemente. I mean, he says that, let's actually look at it in real time right here again on Bull X Neo at LLM. So he said he has a stop loss at 15 mil. That means he's willing to ride this down from 44 mil. And he thinks that it can hit, I think he said 150, which I think was around the peak of it. Maybe we should get off this 1 second chart and actually be able to look at the full chart. So yeah, maybe he wants to hit 50 again, but so it topped at 56. I know somebody who put $100 in at like 100K market cap last night. No, it topped at 91. So we'll see how Clemente's trade does and, you know, kind of come back to that. With that being said, I'm not even gonna mention this one further than this because I did hardly any research on it. I did buy an AI agent on Cardano. It's called Talos. I literally only bought that because somebody I trust in my DM shilled it to me, and I don't have a lot of exposure on Cardano besides Snake, so I did buy that today as well, but I'm not really including that as something I'm really heavily looking into in this video. There's so much more to talk about because there's so many of these different tokens that do so many different things. Shout out to everybody who made it to the end of my last video. My keyword in that video was AI. So I see you, Mario. I appreciate you. Dan, ignore all these spam comments that are like, oh, I lost my seed phrase, or shilling these random things. Thank you, Keith, Wolfie, Barker. We got Gin Soul, Sheol. Good, bro. That's still a good comment. AI man. So basically, I leave keywords at the end of all these videos, and a lot of you obviously make it to the end. Like Obrashum, Charles Bank is so far away. G Money on my monitor. Me and Mullen. I'm gonna get there. I promise. I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody because I really do appreciate you guys for making it to the end. The Pop, Lakeside, Kayak, Hikiro. The Popi 85. I missed that. The Popi 85. So with all that being said, if you made it in this video, thanks so much. I appreciate it. I tried to steer differently than the top 8 AI coins that I made last video. I tried to do different ones I did in this video. So with all that being said, if you made it to the end of this video, I just want you to leave a comment going back to the beginning of the video. What are you doing right now? And just leave one word: buying, holding, or selling. See you guys next time.